Good morning, everyone. It's October 30th. We got the morning market rundown coming at us a little late this morning. My apologies. Was out late at the CFA CMT quantitative Python event yesterday in New York City. So that was good. A lot of great information. But let's get into this price action and talk about some potential scenarios. So we have the year-to-date VWAP high on the daily price acting as resistance, and we're starting to kind of see a potential similar scenario where we rallied into this high on Thursday, the 26th of September, pulled back and started to rally back up. Similar situation, and maybe this is where we start to break above this year-to-date volume high price, and it starts to act as support. Let's get into this intermediate time frame and make some sense of this map that we had drawn out. So this is our week to date VWAP right now on Monday. Okay. So we could see yesterday that was our 2-day VWAP, and this was our potential scenario. We were looking for this to be as eventually watch for this 2-day VWAP to become support. And we start to see that. I'm just going to delete the anticipated line here, and we have the anticipated VWAP here. So let's get rid of those. And this is the year-to-date volume weighted average high price. So that was our 3-day VWAP we talked about in yesterday's video. So we could start to see that this year-to-date volume weighted average high price is starting to act as support yesterday as we got above the 2-day VWAP and held the daily VWAP. And that's what we looked for in this play, in this map, was to look for this consolidation, this rally up, and this consolidation near this 2-day VWAP and get that multi-day VWAP reversal. And we could set a stop in somewhere like here, or if you had a more tolerable risk level, you could put it at that lower day. And that would have shaved you some points into this previous high and, taking some profits as this rallies up. If it took a 2-minute stop, 5-minute stop, you would have got stopped out a little bit or take percentage of it, and you're still in it as it rallies above daily R2 and closes at the 2-day and daily VWAP. So let's look where we are at the pre-market. We can see we're starting to fade, and now we have our daily VWAP up here at this 582, and we're pulling back into this week-to-date and 2-day VWAP area. So maybe this is where we can start to hold, get a little bit drift, get some shorts excited about that 580 again. It's going to break. And it could fuel some shorts that could maybe give us a rally back up into this 582 area where we start to rally into maybe we get a little more fading and then get a rally back up into this daily VWAP area. So that's going to be our daily VWAP today. And then when we'll have the 2-day VWAP and the week-to-date VWAP all right up in this area, you could see. So we'll have a nice big area of a lot of indicators lining up for potential area. Now we could see that this VWAP's becoming support, and we could set up another long play and potentially look for something like this at this 581, maybe a stop at the 580 or a bigger stop at 579 if you have a bigger risk level. So that's the potential scenario for today. Maybe we rally back up and just start to see this daily VWAP start to become support, and then we start getting back up into this 582 area. So that's a potential scenario we could see as well. So let's get into the QQQ. So we have this handoff VWAP from Wednesday, where we pulled off to this gap VWAP from the 19th of September, and that acted as support yesterday. So that dives us into our intermediate time frame. Let's go into a smaller time frame to make sense of this map and see if anything's making sense here. So we'll just clear this up here. Keep this moving along here. But ideally, we will look for this consolidation once we rallied up to this 2-day VWAP, that multi-day VWAP reversal. So let's get some of this here, and we can see, and that's, if we do pull this flag, that's kind of where the anticipated area was with a potential stop. You had this low right in here, or potentially this low where we bounced off the 5-day moving average. That's why it's not a good idea to short when price is above that 5-day moving average and it's starting to rise. So let's get into, we'll just do the same thing today, and we'll go into the pre-market and talk about what we're looking for. So we could see here, we had this fade, and we bounced at yesterday's VWAP, and we rallied up. So today we're pulling back into the 2-day VWAP, this week to date VWAP. So maybe this is going to be the key area at this 497 or this 495 area, or maybe it just starts to hold this 2-day VWAP and some potential areas. So maybe this wants to start to bounce back into that VWAP, reject it, get some shorts excited at this 495, 496 level. It's more that round number. Get them all and fuel a rally back up. So potential areas of 497, 495, and the anticipated price action at daily VWAP could be looking something like this. So if that fade continues to take place, maybe we could get some rally consolidation back above that daily VWAP, and then set something up with some stops, maybe in this area, and potentially, this 495 being your significant high or low. So maybe this pulls even a little bit deeper and could get us involved here. But that's the potential price scenario. And perhaps this rallies up here and we start to actually reclaim it and go. So the map could potentially look something like this. So instead of this scenario playing out and continue to fall here, right? This scenario plays out and we catch this 2-day VWAP, catch a bid here, rally into the pre-market neckline, get some profit taking, get some people out, break even, shorts attacking, and we can continue to hold that daily VWAP, and we're trading above a 2-day VWAP, week to date VWAP, and some more key levels.